What's up, people? Jean Carlos here with Total Body Training, where I help you get lean, gain muscle, and build confidence. And this is Fit Tips episode number 21. That is 21 episodes of Fit Tips. And you know what happens when you turn 21? You party! Shit, almost forgot. I gotta film a video. Today's topic is short-term happiness versus long-term happiness and your fitness goals. Coming up next. We live in a world that's filled with tons of opportunities for short-term happiness. And short-term happiness looks like this. Or like this.
Or like this.
It can also be as simple as being glued to your phone, shopping way too often, or watching way too much Netflix. You get the point.
Short-term happiness is fun and instantaneous, and given the proper context, there's nothing inherently wrong with short-term happiness. In fact, I would say that if you enjoy some short-term fun, why not indulge in those things every so often? One of the hang-ups of short-term happiness is that it's short-term, meaning it's going to run out quickly. And if your happiness is derived solely or mostly from short-term happiness, then you're going to run into a problem because short-term happiness is unsustainable. You can never really truly be happy if all you're seeking is something that's in the short term and that will instantly gratify you or make you feel good in the present moment. So, my recommendation is that you try to improve your life by focusing on long-term happiness. Really? Some examples of long-term happiness include good health, positive relationships, career satisfaction, financial stability, and personal development. I want you to know that I'm no therapist or psychologist. My definition of long-term happiness is based on my own experiences with fucking up. And also on my experience of trying to unfuck myself. And I did that, or continue to do that, by humbling myself and trying to read books to help me improve myself. Self-growth books and self-help books like, The Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday or The Obstacle is the Way. I'm going to go ahead and post a link to a few other books and those books in the description section, so go ahead and check them out. Achieving and maintaining long-term happiness takes time and energy. For example, your goal might be to get healthy. Maybe you wanna lose a little bit of weight, or maybe you wanna put on some size. Either way, you're gonna get on some kind of nutrition plan and you're gonna wanna get on some kind of workout program. And you're gonna wanna continuously pursue those activities and those habits for days, weeks, months, even years just to actually achieve your fitness goal and continue to maintain it. Some of you might be hearing that and thinking to yourself, you mean I have to work out for years? Like forever? Forever, ever, ever? Forever, ever, ever, ever? Well, I'm not saying that you have to do that, but I am saying that for the most part, you're gonna wanna dedicate yourself to eating right and being consistent with your workouts. And there are occasionally times when you can cheat and have a good time. I'll get to that a little bit later, but for the most part, you're really gonna have to be consistent with that. And here's why. Think about it like this. One of our other examples of long-term happiness is having positive relationships. And those relationships could be with friends, families, or your partner. Maybe you're trying to create a strong relationship with someone you care about. And in this case, it could be someone that you want to be partners with. And the two of you go out on dates, you communicate, you share and express things that you care about to each other, and you start to maybe just magically fall in love, right? And you did all of these things along the way that help build that relationship. But let's say that for some reason, you just stop doing those things. So maybe you stop showing affection to the person, or you stop communicating with the person. You don't answer them for extended periods of time. You don't call them, check in on them, spend time with them. Chances are, your relationship is gonna crumble, and it's because you're not doing any of those things to build it up, right? And all of our long-term goals work on that same principle of putting in that work for days, months, even years for it to continue. back to fitness. If you stop doing all of the things that get you in shape, like eating right and exercising, it's just not gonna work, man. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get in any better shape than you were before. And that is gonna be detrimental to your long-term happiness and your long-term goals. The process of achieving long-term goals and long-term happiness is going to take time, work, and dedication. And it's through the process of dedicating yourself that you learn to experience long-term happiness. It's something that you gradually cultivate and bring into your life. You can fill your life up with all the instant gratification you want. Parties, foods, drinks, and whatnot, but if you aren't doing anything fulfilling, meaning you aren't evolving as a person or growing or doing anything that truly enriches your life, then you are going to start to feel unfulfilled and unhappy. At least that's what happened to me. Here are the 2 points I want you to take home with you. 1, enjoy short-term happiness, but within some moderation. So don't overindulge and don't make it the main point of your life. And 2, focus on your long-term goals and your long-term happiness, because ultimately evolving and growing as a person and pursuing those higher value goals are really what's going to make you feel good for the long term. It's really what's going to fulfill you as a human being. Anyways, people, thank you so much for tuning into my video today. Question of the day: what are some of your long-term goals? It could be fitness, or it could be some other goal that you have for your life. And how are those things making you happy? How are they going to make you happy in the long term? Feel free to leave those comments down in the section below. You never know who you might inspire by discussing your personal goals and your personal life down there in the comments section. And if you enjoyed this video, please like the video if you're on Facebook, and if you feel like it, please share it with your friends. If you're on YouTube, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, peace. Bye.